Hi, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So for the style we are going to be doing today, I've already cut the measurements we need. So this measurement here is for the cap, okay, for the Zara cap itself. So I'm just going to measure it out for us now so you see what I have there. So you just cut 28 inches. Can you see I've cut 28 inches two times, and that's all what we need for the cap. Okay, so the next thing we need now is our Marco. Okay, call it Marco. I don't know what you call it there. Okay, but I call it Marco here. Okay, so I make use of 2.5 inches by 22 and a half in length. Okay, can you see 22 and a half in length and 2.5 inches for the width? Okay, so now I will take my ashoke, that is the 28 inches two times. I will take it to the sewing machine and just join it like so. Okay, just the normal way we join our ashoke. So I'm going to join it. Can you see? So I've done that now. So I decided to skip that part in order not to waste our time. So I'm going to fold it now into two so as to get the middle. Okay, you can use your pin to note this middle or use your chalk, whichever one you want to go for. But I just decided to fold mine that way. Okay, and you also fold your marco too so as to get the middle also, because you need to place both the middle of the marco and the middle of the ashoke. They must align together. Okay, so just look at the way I place it there. All right, and you're going to place it so that it's going to be like a quarter inch away from the edge. Okay, just a quarter inch away from the edge. And you now fold it like that. Okay, you fold it like that. Fold it, and as you can see, my folding doesn't get to the middle where we joined. Okay, it doesn't get to that middle, so I'm just going to take it to my sewing machine and just stitch like that all the way down so as to keep the marco in place. And as you are stitching, make sure you pull it so that the marco can be tight. Okay, all right, so I've already done that now. Can you see? Can you see? So I've stitched it. Can you see? So this side here is going to be the back, while this side is going to be the front. Okay. So the next thing we are going to be doing now is just to stitch the sides. Okay, we're going to be folding it two times like this, and you stitch all the way down. I'm going to be doing the same thing for the other side too. Okay guys, so I've done that. Can you see my stitch there and the other side too? So right now, so since this is the back, okay, this is the back. Okay, this is going to be the back, while this side is going to be the front. So you just fold it in such a way that the fronts are facing each other. Okay, because you want to stitch everything to the back. And please make sure you cut off your any excess thread that you have there. So off camera, I just try to shook my thread inside my needle. Yes, I'm going to use that language. I'm going to shock it inside. So I've shook it inside now. So you now take your measuring tape and measure 11.5 inches. So that's the edge circumference I'm working with, 11.5 inches there. So by the time you open it up, you have 23 inches. Okay, and you see 11.5 inches. So at that point, 11.5, that is where I'm going to stitch. I'm going to stitch it all the way down like that. Please guys, I need you to follow my new Instagram page. The old one got disabled, I be suspended. I don't even know the word to use right now. So I'm just going to stitch it all the way down like that. Sorry about that. So this is what I've done. I need you all to just follow my new Instagram account. I'm going to be dropping the handle in the description box below. Okay, so that is that about that. All right guys, so the next thing we are going to be doing is okay, the next thing we are going to be doing now is take this one. I'm going to show you the measurement. Okay, I decided to just join it in order not to waste our time. Okay, what I cut there is here's what we have here. We have 15 inches, but initially I cut 16 inches. Okay, so all what you need to do is just cut 16 inches in four different places, and you join it in twos like this, and you stitch both end. Okay, I don't want to waste our time. That's why I've done this off camera. So just 16 inches, everything, you join it together and you stitch both ends like I've done here. Okay, stitch both ends like that. Can you see? I've done the same thing for the other side too. All right now, so what I'm going to be doing for this is this. Okay, so now back to our cap, sorry. So what we're going to be doing for the cap is now, after stitching, you take your measuring tape and you measure out 3 inches, okay? We're going to measure out 3 inches. We need this 3 inches. This one, we need it out. Okay. You're going to be leaving that 3 inches out before you start running your gather stitch. Because that is where we are going to fix whatever thing you are trying to tack to the back. Okay. So I've done the gather stitch now, and I've tacked everything, and this is how it's going to look like. So all what you need to do is just turn it to the other side, and you have your cap. Okay, you have your Zaracap. Okay, Zaracap is ready. So that's just it, guys. This is Zaracap here. If you just happen to stumble my video, thank you all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And please don't forget to subscribe and click on the notification bell button so as to be notified each time I drop a new video, because this girl has a lot to offer. It's just that I've been busy lately. Okay, all right, so back to the 16 inches. Back to the 16 inches. Okay, so I'm going to take it this way. Just look at the angle I'm working with now, and I'm going to be pleating it. Okay, you are going to be pleating it. Just watch what I'm doing closely. And I thank you all my subscribers for subscribing to my channel. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. So I'm just trying to show you the angle you are working it with. So you're going to pleat it to the other side like that. Like I said earlier, I'm going to be dropping my Instagram handle in the description box below. So you guys please support your girl by following, because it's easy to start all over again. But I just hope Instagram just release the other account to me. Okay, so this is what we have here. So I'm going to be taking my needle and thread now to just tack everything together. Okay, you just need to tack just the normal way you tack. Okay, don't mind that thread though. I don't know what's wrong with that purple thread there. Doesn't want to stay in one place. Okay guys, so I've tagged this one and I finish it at the middle there. Can you see? Finish it at the middle. The reason why I pass it to the middle is just for neatness sake, okay, for neatness sake, let's just put it that way. Okay, so can you see? So in order just to give it a kind of shape there, you can start to leave it like this, but I like this shape, so I'm just going to tack like that. I like that shape. Okay, I'm going to be tacking like so. You just want to hold that middle together. Just look at the way I place it. Okay, so I'll just tack it together. Like I always say, there's no particular rule about tagging. You just want to tag in a neat way. Okay, so don't say, I will have to tag this thing exactly the way classy touch tie. My sister, be like that too. Now just tag anyhow you feel you need to tag this thing, and for everything to stay in place. In as much as you are not altering the style you've created, you are good to go. Okay, so just insert it like that. Okay, so you don't want it to come out there. So I'm making sure that my needle is coming out from the back, okay, because I want to tie everything together, and I want to tie in such a way that I don't want my thread to show. I don't want it to be obvious I tacked at that point. Okay, so that's what I'm trying to do. So I've tacked it, and look at where I finish it. Okay, it's just like in between the two leaf. So I'm going to be calling this leaf now because it looks like a leaf. All right guys, so I'm going to do the same thing, exactly the same thing for the second one too. All right, so I've done that. Okay, so the way we are going to tag this one is just a little bit different from the first one. Okay, so just look at what I'm doing. Can you see? Elewenjiwe, my Yorubas will know that if you want to prepare moi with leaf, there's a way you cuff that leaf. You know what I'm trying to say? So you just cuff it a little bit like that to form a kind of shape. So this particular style, this method, you can use it to form different style. Okay, so I just like to place it on it like that. Okay, so as to have a kind of leaf shape. Gone, 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 gone. This one looks exactly like a leaf. So I'm just going to be tacking it together at the tail where I'm holding. Okay, so you just tack just the normal way I tack the first one at the middle. So I'm going to be tacking this one too, like so. Okay, okay. So just tack like that. All right, I'm done tacking, and this is what it looks like. But I didn't cut off the thread though. You're not going to cut off the thread at this point, unlike the first one. So because we need that thread to join everything together. So look at how the first one look, and look at the second one. So you see a bit different, okay? It's a bit different. Can you see? Don't mind my baby girl though. She wants to teach you how to make autogele as in she's already a pro. She's my manager. I will not say P, she's my manager. Okay, so just look at the way I place it there. So just place it like so, and I'll be tacking everything together. Okay, just tack everything, make sure everything will join together. Okay, so you can create so many things with this style. You can try to do a smaller one and place it in front of your normal round plate, place it in front of a full fan gele. You can do so many things. You can put it on an headband. So many things you can do with this style. Okay, so I've tacked everything together like that. Can you see what I have? And this one too, I want it to stay like this, so I'm going to be using my pin to hold it. So later I'm going to tack it together. That is after the whole tacking. So I just want it to come up a little bit, so as to give it that real shape, that particular shape I want. Okay, just look at the way it is now. All right, so now I'm just going to tack everything to the back of my Zara cap. You remember the 3 inches I said you leave before doing the running stitch? That is where you are going to place this your rows. Okay, so you are going to be placing it there and tack everything together. Just normal way, my sister. Just shook in and out, and make sure you shook in a neat way. Okay, so this is what we have there. So this is the finished look. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you do, please give it a thumbs up and drop a comment for me in the comment section below. And please go to Instagram and follow this my new page. Bye.